Hi friends, and welcome to this new all-standing strength training workout for everyone. We have a different format today where we're going to do 10 moves, 2 different versions of each move. So the first time we do those 10 moves through, I'm going to be doing the easier version, and then we're going to show a more advanced version up in a little modification box behind me. And then for the second time, we're going to switch those. I'm going to show the more advanced and then show back to that first, the easier one. You get to choose what you want to do. Maybe you want to do some easy and then try to level up for the advanced. Maybe you're doing advanced all the way through. So the more advanced version is maybe adding a balance challenge. Maybe it's adding some resistance or some extra stability. So you do you. And again, we're going to make this workout our own. We do have some squats and some lunges. If your knees are not happy with those types of exercises, please check the description box below and I will post my link there for the knee-friendly workouts. Let's get started with the warm-up. Oh, and also have a chair nearby to serve as some base of stability and support, and a set of hand weights. Today I'm using a set of 8-pound dumbbells. As always, you do you. We can start lighter, gradually increase those weights as we get stronger. Okay, so starting with that warm-up. Toe on the floor, and let's take some ankle circles here. So we're just going to rotate externally here to the outside, and then reverse back in. Same thing other side. And back in. Got hands on your hips. Let's take some hamstring curls. So just nice and slow, warming up the backs of the legs, those hamstrings. Heel towards your butt. Knees are pointed face down. Shifting your weight side to side. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. This time knees up, high knees. Arms out to the side. Let's add a crisscross. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to take 2 shoulder circles back and then 2 big arm circles, making these as big as you can. And one more time. Okay, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Flex that front toe. Shift your hips back. We're going to reach down the flat back, reaching towards those toes, feeling beautiful stretch. Pull the elbows back. We flip up. Come into a cactus, reach up, and squeeze down. Here we go. Again, reach down. Pull the elbows back. Flip up, reach up, and back down. Forward. Pull elbows back. Flip up. Up, squeeze the back down. One more time this side. And same thing, switch sides. Reach down, hinging from the hips. Elbows back, squeeze those upper back muscles. We left. I want you to hold onto a chair or base of support at any time during this workout if you need to. One more time. And release. Feet coming about shoulder width apart. We're gonna do a small squat with a calf raise. So first, we start small, bend the knees, straighten, lift the heels. 4 times. Each time we're gonna take that squat a little bit lower. A little bit lower still. Lift. And last time, make that your biggest. Waking up those legs. Take the legs even a little bit wider. Hip circle here. When we get to the side, we have a little side lunge. Come back up. Hip circle into that side lunge. All the way around. Back to center. Let's reverse that. Big hip circle. And lean to the right. Come back to center. Bend the knees. And squeeze up one last time. Little shake out. Some wrist circles. And we're going to get ready to get started. Okay, our first move is a squat, stepping out to the side and stepping in. First time we're not doing it without any weights. If you want to increase it and level up, check the box for adding weights and an overhead press. Let's go. So then step out, we squat down, and we step back in. You're going at your own pace. Don't feel like you have to follow my pace. Remember proper form when we're squatting. Think about pressing the floor away from you as you come up. And then also think about putting more of your weight in your heels. That helps take the pressure off the knees. Drop those hips down and back. One more. Well done. Grab your weights. We're coming into an alternating row. So we're hinged forward. We row one side, then the other. Up and up. If you're leveling up this first round, you're adding a step back. As you step back, squeezing your glutes. Think about bringing that elbow up and in. Squeezing those upper back muscles. Switch your stance, we're halfway. You got it? Weights down. Chair here for base of support. First round, we're doing a stationary lunge. So big step back, we'll switch halfway. We drop down and lift up. Join me. Down and up. If you're leveling up, you're doing a front lunge and then going directly into a back lunge. Again, think about pressing the floor away from you. Working the quads and the glutes. If you want to work the glutes a little bit more, you can hinge forward. That puts more that weight into that glute. Okay, switch. Chairs there if you need it. One more. A little shake out. Grab your weights again. We're coming into bicep curls. Feet underneath the hips. Bend those knees. Palms are up. And we're simply alternating one side then the other. Excuse me, we're doing all one side. Up and down. We'll switch halfway. Nice and slow and controlled. Elbow pointed down. Okay, switch other side. Next time through, we're doing an isometric hold with that other arm. This is a great workout to come back to as you improve and as your strength improves. You know, to use bigger weights or to maybe do the more advanced versions. Well done. Okay. Next we are coming weights down again. Behind your chair, we have a wide lunge here, like a second position. We come down and press up. We rotate to the side and come back up nice and slow and controlled here, alternating to the other side. You're adding a weight and losing the chair if you're leveling up. Chair is here for balance, but try not to use it too much to help yourself up. This is a great one for the hips, opening them up nice and wide and then internally rotating. But I know it's challenging. Legs get a break after this. We're going into the shoulders. Okay, grab those weights again. Arms are parallel towards each other. We press up, come halfway down, open up to the side and close. Up and down, open and in. This is super challenging if you have heavy weights here, so feel free to do one side at a time. So that would look like this: up, down, out, and in. Breathe through it. Take a break if you need to. Lower the weights if you need to. Almost there, guys. Few more. Last one. Well done. Put those weights down. Using your chair as balance again. We're going to come to a one side Armenian deadlift. Kickstand that back leg. And we reach down, hinging from the hips and come up. Option 2, add that weight for resistance. And if you're leveling up, you're going to lift that back leg as you hinge forward. If both legs are on the ground, you've got about 80% of that weight in the front leg, 20 in the back. All right, let's switch sides. You're up on that toe and that back leg. Knees have a slight bend, but all that movement is coming from the hips. Lots of different ways to do this one, with support or without. Well done. Okay, next overhead tricep. Keep your one weight. Feet underneath the hips. We come all the way up overhead. We drop and we lift. Engage your core here. So, ribs aren't flared, or butt's not out. Or tucked in a little bit. And then also try to keep your biceps close to your ears and not letting the elbows come all the way out here. Tuck them in, up, and down. You're leveling up, you're adding that high knee, which adds a balance challenge. Just getting warm back in those triceps. I know we're almost there. And relax. All right, option to keep your one weight here for the first round. Nice wide stance here, toes are facing forward. Stationary. Side lunge here, hips come to the back, we reach down. Switch as we come back up. Advanced version, you're holding both weights and you're stepping in and out. Great exercise for the inner thighs and glutes. And then make sure that your spine is straight here, so no rounding of the back. Sometimes it's helpful again to think about pushing the floor away from you as you come up. We only have one more move after this one before we get to repeat. Okay. We're going to hold both weights and we're going to alternate pulling that elbow back and down, back and down. So it comes a little bit in front of us, pull that elbow back and down. If you're leveling up, you're adding a step out to the side and doing more of like a bow and arrow movement. I want you to really focus on squeezing the upper back here as you pull that elbow back. So keep the elbow high. Let's keep our core tight here, or braced. So we're working the core as well. A few more here. And then we go back from the beginning, back to the beginning with those squats. We're going to keep 2 weights, or again, you can do it without any weights. You choose. You have the weights, they're holding them here. We step out to the side. As we step together, one weight comes up. Or again, you can always just hold weights, not do the overhead press. Make this your own. Have fun with it. Or maybe you just do a few of the harder one and then go back to the easier one. Try to challenge yourself, though. I think you'll surprise yourself how strong you are. Hips back. I have a lot of viewers that exercise with me together in groups. So this is a great one. So everyone has options and is getting a good workout at their level. So shout out to all my groups. whether they get together over Zoom or in group homes. Love hearing from you guys. Okay, we're going back to those alternating rows. And as we row up, we're going to step back, same leg as arm. As you step back, think about squeezing the backs of your legs, right? Squeezing your glutes. Maybe press that heel towards the ground. Heart rate is increasing. Give me one more here. Well done. We're coming back into those lunges. So either holding your chair, staying with the stationary lunges, or we take a big step forward and a big step back. With or without weights. Or maybe just with one weight. If you're trying this advanced version, also keep in mind you don't have to go all the way down. Just get that baby bend in there, switch sides. Being comfortable with that movement pattern first sometimes helps before you add the weight. Last one. Woo! Okay, back into our biceps. Palms forward, one at a time. Option here to hold the isometric hold. And we go up and down. And we switch halfway. Isometric hold, make sure that you're not cheating by resting your elbow into your sides. It's just pulled slightly away. If you have lighter weights, you might be going faster than me. If you have heavier weights, you might be going slower. All right, let's switch. Isometric hold with that right hand parallel to the floor. Good. Keep breathing, guys. Almost there. Last one. Ooh, okay. I'm going to do one weight. We're going back to that wide plie squat with an internal rotation. So use your chair again if you need to. Balance challenge if you don't. We come down, press up, swivel, open back up. You could hold 2 weights here as well. A lot going on here. Make it your own. Well done. All right, back to the overhead press with the open out in. I know I put the two hardest ones back to back. We get through this, we can get through anything. All right, here we go. All the way up, halfway down, open and close option for that calf raise. Calf raise is not only strengthening the ankles and the calf muscles, but it's adding that balance challenge. As we get tired here, the elbows want to start to drop. It's important to keep proper form, so it's better to lighten your load than to try to work through it with form that's not great. And remember, you can single this one out, but we only have about 10 more seconds. Ooh. Okay, one weight down, going into the staggered one leg deadlift here. So remember, first, we're just leaning down. If you're leveling up, we're lifting that leg. So small bend in that standing leg. We straighten the back leg and we lift from the glute. So knee is straight, leg comes up as we hinge forward. You got it. If you're super advanced, maybe you can do this without the chair. All right, switch sides. And you also don't have to come as far down as me. Maybe it's just to your knee. That's good too. Again, we're learning these movement patterns first, making our body comfortable with them before we add the load or advance in another way. Okay, my friends, overhead tricep, pull onto that one weight. We come down and press up, and then option here as we press up to lift one knee. So like a slow march. Knee comes up as the weight comes up. Adding that high knee, it's also great for the core. Slow and controlled. Two moves after this, guys. Don't quit. Stay with me, no matter what version you're doing. There's no shame in dropping down or dropping the weights. Just keep moving. Okay, grab your other weight. We're coming back into that side lunge. So feet are nice and wide, toes facing the front. And we reach down, and this time we have the option of popping up. Reach down, pop up. We're going to switch halfway through. Sides on this one. See if you can push off from the floor. Really power up. Straight spine, hips come back. Let's switch sides. If you really wanted to level up, you can even add another little bicep curl. That's what I mean when I say make it your own. Here we go. Push that floor away. Powerful movement. Woo! Okay, back to our last one. So you're sticking with the first option. Remember that high elbow pullback. Second, more advanced option, we do a bow and arrow, stepping out to the side and back together, alternating sides. Again, think about tightening your core on this one. If you guys want more core work, I'll link another video that will play after this. So you can do more core work, but we're getting a lot right here. Right now, I know you're feeling it in your shoulders and in your back. Finishing really strong here. One more each side. Oh my gosh, well done. Put those weights down. Give it a little shake out. Catch your breath. Roll the wrist. Maybe just a little side tap. Tapping the toe side to side. Switch the direction of the wrist. And then feet underneath those hips. Like our warm-up, crisscross those arms. I know you don't want to lift them right now. They feel heavy. Four, 3, 2, last one. Keep them crossed. Give yourself a big hug. Walk those fingers back. Inhale. Exhale down. Push the shoulders down. Hold that hug. And back out to the side. And this time, cross. Switch the arms, whichever one was on top. Inhale again. And exhale. Release down. Inhale, arms come up. From here, climb that ladder, reaching up as high as we can. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the left hand, reach up with the right, and then big side stretch. Oh, that feels good. Inhale, both arms up again. Same thing, climb that ladder. Lengthen through that spine. Drop the right arm, reach up with the left, side bend over. And release down. Again, inhale, arms come up. This time crisscross behind, elbows to the ceiling. Tricep stretch. Try not to force your head forward here. Keep your chin back. Pressing the elbows up and back here. Stretching the arms. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and down. Wide stance. Let's lean, side lunge over. Stretching the glutes and the inner thigh. And take it to the other side. Back to center, keeping a straight spine. Reach towards the floor, hinging over. So again, no rounding of the back here. If it's more comfortable, keeping that wide stance, you can use your chair, dropping your chest. Feel a really nice stretch here on the backs of the legs. So whether your hands are on your chair or on the floor or somewhere in between, take a little heel lift and press them down. One more time, little heel lift. Press them down, hands on top of the thighs. Big squat here. And then press up. Well done. Hold on to your chair. Some ankle circles. And reverse. Draw that knee up to the chest. If you can balance, you can release your chair. And then I'm going to hold on to my chair again. We're going to take this leg and move it to the back for a quad stretch. So holding onto your sock, your shoe, your pant leg. Knees are matching. Heel is towards the bum. And then try to tuck your hips here so we're not out like this. Tuck your hips nice and straight. Maybe get a nice shoulder stretch here at the same time too. And release. Same thing other side. We hug the knee in. When you're ready, we're going to switch for that quad stretch. Knees together. Again, tuck the pelvis. Inhale. And exhale. And put that leg down. Feet a little bit wider than hips or shoulders. Take a couple hip rolls here. Releasing any little last bit of tension. And reverse. And then finally, let's come into my favorite figure 4. So we're crossing the ankle above the knee, sitting back with those hips. Maybe side to side, give it a little wiggle if that feels good to you. And lift up. Same thing, other side. Sit those hips down. Lower that leg and come on back up. Amazing work, my friends. Big inhale and exhale down. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Please leave me a comment. Let me know. Did you do a mix of versions? Did you do all beginner, all advanced? Did you do this in a group? So I hope you guys loved it. Let me know again. Thanks for working out with me. See you next time.